Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Some more. This is Politics with Laura here. Okay, over here, a reaction. Now, one of my IG subscribers, non-subscribers, followers, Grizz, saying I'm not fair and the only thing I do is that. Okay, you know that's not true. Well, in case if you don't know that it's not true, it's not true. But I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'm doing your video because normally your videos that you send me, I can't use. It's too hard to try. Content creator's nightmare. But however, also to prove another point that IG is biased, if I'm not screaming liberal, ultra liberal, out the door liberal types of content, then you let everything go. But if I criticize an inch of anything that Democrats do, then it goes against platform policy, stuff like that. But um, let's hear what he has to say because he's talking about Florida and the 2024 election, and there were irregularities in Florida. So this is quite interesting. So talking about ballots, you go and you scratch in and you leave it there. So he's saying that there are some issues in 3 districts. Now, I don't know how many districts there are in Florida. I'm pretty sure there are plenty and they're numerous. Okay, that's just my thought. But let's hear what he has to say.
Something is rotten in Florida. I'm not talking about Mar-a-Lago, Ron DeSantis, or Marco Rubio. I am talking 2024 presidential election, where we now have evidence that there are more votes counted than there exist registered voters across 3 counties in multiple precincts. This is according to the Election Truth Alliance, a nonprofit dedicated to integrity in our elections. Here's the numbers.
Okay, before we even get there, I find this interesting, Grizz. Find this interesting because when Republicans pointed out irregularities, didn't Democrats say, well, you're making stuff up and then prosecuting people? Remember that? Grizz. Yeah, you Grizz, you gave this to me. Okay, you wanted me to react to it, so I'm reacting to it, and I'm independent, so I'm being fair in my judgment. The fact that the liberals, the left, the ultra conservative progressives went after Trump, saying that he was an election denier and then tried to throw him in jail. Don't you find that a little sneaky and suspicious indeed? I mean, I do. I do. 3 counties and within the districts, but let's continue on.
Miami-Dade Precinct 458, 300 registered, 369 votes, 123% turnout.
I'm sorry, hold on. This is for a person that I know that lives down there. Yo, Green, your district. What did you do? You hate Republicans. Oh my! Sorry, I'm sorry. Let me go back. I apologize. Green. Oh Lord, this is too funny. Hey, thank you, Grizz.
88, 43 registered, 45 votes. Palm Beach, 1716, 222 registered, 382 votes. Precinct 57336 registered, 8 votes. Precinct 2512, 4 registered, 5 votes. So we now have evidence that in-person voting tabulation was manipulated in at least 3 counties in Florida. And we also have evidence that as voter turnout increased, the amount of votes for Trump also increased. which is a statistical anomaly. There was a similar story that also came out by ETA earlier this year about Rockland County, New York. I'll try and update you guys if anything further develops on this story.
All right. I have one question. Where are the lawsuits at? I see what individual people are doing, and I have no problem with that. What's good for the goose should be good for the gander, right? So shouldn't Trump start throwing lawsuits and trying to put Joe Biden in jail? Not for what he did over in Europe. No. But what happened right here? But I'll leave the government to do that, which I know they won't do anything about it. Just my personal thought. But Grizz, hey, I want to thank you. I want to thank you very much for this because now I get to aggravate somebody. Thank you. But no, that's a joke. But I want to see what IG is going to do about this video right here and what he said. Now, IG wanted me to take down 10 of my videos that I put up. Yes, I am complaining about it because I do all types of content, but it seems like that Democrats mess up way too much, and I focus on them. And then when you criticize me that I talk about Democrats, tell them to ease up on their stupidity. If they stop doing stupid stuff, then maybe I can look at other people. But until then, hey, they're screaming for attention, so I'm giving it to them. Grizz, just a thought. Please like, follow, and if you want to jump off the bridge, subscribe. I do have a subscription, and I want to thank you for stopping by.